How's it going, everyone? This is the Chaos Gummi here, and welcome back to 31 Days of Horror. And for today's episode is actually going to be 3 episodes all in one, and it's going to be a pretty unique episode. But first, I'm going to have to give a big shout out to the Fluffy Brony for recommending these movies. Anyway, for today's episodes is the Gingerdead Man trilogy. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a first ever blind review that I'm doing. And boy, is these movies weird. Think of it as the existence of Chucky, but instead of, putting your soul in a doll, you get killed, you get cremated, your ashes get sent to your mother. Your mother puts your ashes in a gingerbread recipe that gets sent to the bakery of the person you pretty much want to kill, so to speak. Now, for the first episode, we get the Gingerdead Man, starring Gary Busey as a walking, talking killer gingerbread man. When I was watching these last night, I was just like, what? And I was just watching it and getting into it. I absolutely loved this one, because this one's a straight up horror, and the whole movie takes place pretty much inside a bakery. And just pretty much the shit Gary Busey says in this movie makes you laugh. My favorite quote in there, when they find out that that there's a walking, talking gingerbread man, it's like, oh my god, it's a gingerbread man. Gary Busey says, well, I sure as fuck ain't the Pillsbury fucking Doughboy. Yeah, it was absolutely funny. I loved it. I love this movie so much. It's a different take on a horror movie. It is just fantastic. I definitely recommend to anyone that has not seen the Gingerdead Man to go find it. Find a friend that has it, because this movie is good. It's real good. Now for the next episode. Next part in our Gingerdead Man trilogy is Gingerdead Man 2, The Passion of the Crust. Now, this one, they went ahead and pretty much went to do a horror comedy routine with this one, and also with the third one as well. But I'll get to the third one when I get to it. So, the second one, it doesn't say how long it takes place after the first one. I normally like to think of it pretty much, if movies don't specify, I normally like to think 6 months or whatever. Anyway, so pretty much 6 months after the events of the first movie, we get a new set, we get where the movie takes place at a movie studio. And now, pretty much, it doesn't explain it how he got resurrected. So yeah. There's just really nothing really to say about the second one. It is just crappy acting whatsoever. I mean, it's like trying to watch a porno, pretty much. I mean, a good porno, whatever, so to speak, and the acting is absolutely terrible. That's how I would pretty much say this. The acting is pretty much just meh and shit. I mean, like, also the script was so bad in this one that while I was watching it last night, I made a prediction. One thing that was going to happen in this, and I'll be damned, I made that prediction right. I was just like, nice. That just pretty much made it. I was just like, great, fantastic. And so yeah, at the end, gingerdead man gets killed. Happily ever after. Now, we get to the third one. Gingerdead Man 3. Saturday Night Cleaver. Alright. This movie is just absolutely weird whatsoever. Okay, so now pretty much it starts off like you're starting to watch Silence of the Lambs, pretty much. That's how pretty much it ends up being like. Silence of the Lambs. So now you're pretty much just like, we see the gingerdead man supposed to represent Hannibal Lecter, and pretty much these activists pretty much just go ahead and escape these killer pastries. And so now, and for some reason there is a scientist working on time travel. I don't know why. Well, gingerdead man comes in, kills both scientists, and goes back into the 70s. Yeah, so they're adding time travel into this movie. And I'm sorry, I couldn't really take this one seriously either. I mean, it was just, because pretty much think of it this. They went ahead and pretty much just went to try to rip off Carrie, because there was a girl named Cherry that had psychokinetic powers just like Carrie. What the fuck? So yeah. Was it weird for me to see that? Yes. Was I kind of bitching? Yeah. The jokes, however, that they did, some of them were actually kind of funny. But still, the acting was... The acting kind of improved in this one. Definitely beat the second one, definitely for sure. But I just don't like the plot of having time travel in a horror movie. It's absolutely ridiculous. You put it in a sci-fi movie, not in a goddamn horror movie. Anyway, these three right here. I don't know what to say about it. Try to find a friend that definitely has them. Or, I don't know. Just try to find it online somewhere to watch it. Because it is definitely a different type of horror movies to watch. It is absolutely batshit fucking weird. But yes, I definitely recommend watching these and then going ahead and giving your own opinions about it. Anyway, everyone, this has been this episode of the 31 Days of Horror. As always, I'm the Chaos Gummy, and I'll see all of you gummies next time. Later.